Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone, and welcome to the month of September. September, if you agree with me, is one of the is kind, and it comes with a whole lot of emotions, excitements, challenges, and stuffs. It comes with this roller coaster emotions. It's that month of the year that children go back to school after a whole long vacation, 2 to 3 months vacation at home, and some of them cannot just wait to go back to school. And another thing is that they're not just going back to school to the same class, they're going back to school to a different class, some of them to a new school, some of them to a new state, and some of them to a new country. September comes with a whole lot of changes, and these children cannot wait to go back to make new friends, to go back to new environment, to explore, to make changes, to move forward, to learn and to grow. They can't just wait to know what life or hosts for them in a new school, in a new environment, in a new state with new teachers, and it comes with a whole lot of emotions and expectations. At the same time, to parents, it's that time of the year that they spend most money, to send their children back to school. Sometimes these whole activities packed in September can be somewhat overwhelming for parents, because now they have to pay school fees, they have to buy school supplies, and they have to see their children off to a new school. Some children are going to boarding school, some children are going back, leaving the state entirely for a new state, because some of them are going from kindergarten to elementary school, from elementary school to high school, from high school to college. So from high school to college is a time some children move out of their houses, their homes, to new entire environment. And parents have to deal with all of these things, and the children, sometimes it's so exciting, they don't even want to wait, they can't just wait. But parents have these whole emotions to deal with, plus money they have to put in to make this a success. So September is one of its kind, and comes with a whole lot of emotions, and it comes with a whole lot of demand from parents and children, and expectations. So in my house too, last week, it was the same. Children, when they came back from vacation, they were all happy to go back to school. They can't wait. They've already bought their school supplies. They've already called their friends. Some of them going to a new school. They can't wait to explore the new environment. They were so excited. But down the line, I just saw how they were just so excited, over the roof, over the new school year. These thoughts came to my mind about the school shooting. I was like, wow, is this same time of the year that we have the most school shooting in the United States? And the burden of prayer came to me to start praying for students, for school system and stuff. So I started praying, and even brought it out to the family, and we started praying as a family. We started praying as an individual against school shooting. So on Wednesday, when I heard that there was a school shooting in the state of Georgia, Atlanta, my heart sunk. I was highly, disappointed by the news, and the news of the shootout, and I was heartbroken and saddened by that news. So I felt that way because I was conscious of it. I was praying against it, and it eventually happened, and 4 lives were claimed from that incident. 2 students, 2 teachers, and 9 others were in the hospital. Honestly, my heart goes out to those that lost their lives, their families, and the school. I pray that the Holy Spirit will comfort them and walk them through this mourning and grieving time. And those that are recovering, I pray that God will grant them speedy recovery, that sooner or in less than no time, they will come out and be on their feet again and tell the stories. And come to think of it, this could be any person's child. This could be any person's child. Uh, Nobody is immune to things like this except for God's grace. That's just the only thing that can, sustain. That's the only, God's grace and mercy is the only thing we rely on, because the book of Lamentations says it's of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, for his compassions fail not. They are new every morning. Great is his faithfulness. And that is the only thing, God's faithfulness, grace and favor and mercies that is sustaining us. So that morning when my kids were about to go to school, I called them and I narrated the whole story. I'm like, this thing can be anyone, you are not better off, but God's mercy is what has kept you. God's mercy is what will still keep you as you go to school. Just be in a prayer mode. Pray for your teachers, pray for your fellow students, pray for the school system, because that is the only thing that keeps us is God's grace. Those children didn't do anything evil to deserve of death. They may have been excited, just like every other child, to go to school that morning, only for them to meet the end of their life. The parents must have been excited to see them off that morning. They may have prayed with them. They may have, taken them to school by their personal cars. They may have dropped them off school bus stop. Bus stops, school buses. Any means of transportation they may have arranged for their children to get to school that morning excitedly, only for them to be the end of their time here on earth. That is not supposed to be. That's not the way it should be. But these children's life were cut short at the peak of their time, because they have been excited going back to school. But that was the end of their lives.